to Mr. Peretti. What do you think about this event and what are your expectations?
But let's say I'm very confident that this will be a very interesting event, not only for manufacturer, but also for customer, converter, printers, but also for the final users. We are made a similar event in Italy, and we have seen a very big interest also for the final user of our technology, because more and more the big groups of food and beverage or big distribution try to know more and more what is the technology behind the shoulders of their direct supply. And so they involve us as a machine manufacturer and expert in the technology and the different technology of printing and converting to know and to discuss together what are the next 10 the demands that we can match coming from the market, what are our innovation that can be useful for them in the market. So it's very, I think, useful way of a direct speech together.
So you mentioned the demands from the market. Could you specify one or two demands that are currently being asked?
Let's say, you know perfectly that now there is a strong competition in terms of different technology, in terms of printing.
Yes.
We are quite lucky because UTECO Group, I think, is the only one now at the moment really producing machine for every kind of printing technology. I mean, flexor, rotogravure, roto offset. We know that offset now is trying to move to food packaging. With some difficulties, you can understand for the difference between paper, film, and so on. And also we are presenting to the market some integrated hybrid inkjet flexor solution. So let's say that we are quite open to follow the customer in the special demands for one technology or another one. And depending on the test that we make for them, on the basis of the samples that they give us, we can really suggest them what is our best suggestion. Also with the experience that we have with the final user that in Europe, in Italy, but also in the States, are making a lot of tests with us.
As you mentioned, digital printing. Do you expect that, because there's some concern from some printers that in the future the brand owner will be able to print their own, like with digital printing, print their own packaging in the packaging line and hence make the printer extend?
You know perfectly that film is completely different from paper. So we are making a lot of tests on film with and without primer. With some ink units producer and so on. I don't think that in the next 5-10 years they can replace totally the traditional technology of printing as flex or rotogravure. Also because also in this technology we are making a very big improvement as B, for example. But let me say, I think that more than a replacement of one technology with another, we will see a good match, say mixer of all the technology depending on the special need of the customer. With our hybrid solution, we integrate inkjet units in our flex machine just for special jobs, as variable data, black and white, from QR code to marketing campaign, lottery and so on, where you can really print in one shot on the same machine both traditional flexo and inkjet printing.
Okay, thank you. Very last question. How's business going for UTECO right now?
Let's say that we have invested a lot, not only in the new plants in Europe, and we have enlarged the plant in the States, where we are a very important market, but also in terms of research and development, hiring tens and tens of mechatronics engineers, just to follow all these possible demands from the market. Then we must consider that we are also very active, for example, in skin contact with Procter & Gamble, Kimberly-Clark, or nanotechnology for aerospace and so on. So we are really completely full of new plans for the next year. So we are really ready to support the customer for every possible demands, requests for the future.
I'm happy to hear that.
Thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure.
And enjoy the event. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.